Hey my bowl of cereal, has anyone else gotten the feeling that YouTube's gotten pretty stale lately? Subscription feeds are dead, videos are stretched to the 20 to 30 minute mark without adding anything of value for the viewer. And at this point, every time I open my feed, I feel like it's filled with the exact same videos I've already seen 1,000 times before, but just about a different topic, or 30-minute follow-up videos to the same topic as yesterday, with only a tweet worth of new information. And this has been going on for the past years, but I feel like for the past few months, channels and videos like this being released has increased exponentially over every niche. And I'm clearly not the only one, since while working on this video, other creators have started speaking up about this problem. In tech, you now have 25-minute videos on 4 slightly different phone colors. And in the algorithm-obsessed MrBeast and his clone space of YouTube, you now have videos which are actually 10-minute long ads containing in themselves 12 smaller ads with small breaks in between each one, which in themselves are also ads.
After watching that commercial, do you want to eat this amazing chocolate?
Yes.
Why, yes I do.
But by far the most degradation in quality for the past few years has, in my opinion, been in the drama commentary genre. Or how more and more people are calling it, the slop center of YouTube. With fake titles, clickbaity yet forgettable thumbnails, videos that are 90% longer than they should have been, just content shamelessly being milked dry. I'm sorry, but how the fuck do you make 3 20-minute videos for a total of 1 hour about like a single cool 10 DDM tweet and like 5 dumbass KSI and Logan Paul tweets in backlash to the release of a processed food product? Nick Okado's situation is crazy. Dr. Disrespect situation is wild. The Boogie situation is sad. MrBeast's situation is insane. Just like my mental state after refreshing my YouTube feed for 1,000 times, expecting change, yet getting the exact same results. And with most of these videos, I feel like there are pixels moving in front of me on my screen, but I'm not watching anything. I'm just mindlessly staring in front of me, consuming slop. There are so many words being said in these videos, which convey nothing. Most of the words in these videos have absolutely nothing of value. A prime example being pyrocynical.
I mean, there is this website here, let me show you. It's called Pumped Up Fun, and this is morons that are just launching coins every single second. You got like AI images there, you got Pepe, I saw Kamala Harris for a second. Where did the green owl go? Where'd the little fella go? I've lost him.
Can you guess what this video is about? No? Wait, maybe the next 5 minutes of the video where Pyro reacts to this Polygon employee creating the worst gameplay I've ever seen of Doom 2016 gives some much needed context. The video was about Flappy Bird, the return of Flappy Bird. 20 minutes long? Oi, don't get your knickers in a twist, Pyro. I know that you're self-aware of the slop and that you actually use it to fund your main channel content, and I can respect that, because that is genuinely quality content. But you're out of your freaking mind if you think that I'm gonna finish your 8-hour Darkwood video. And at least your slop is pretty well researched and edited with your personality still present. So here's a star. And there are similar well-researched and optionally edited slop channels, like Oompaville, Some Ordinary Gamers, or Moist Critical, who also occasionally upload non-slop content. And that's why I don't really mind them. I watch most of these creators. But with every video that is well researched, there are hundreds that are somehow double their length, containing nothing but misinformation or willfully ignorant statements. And there is no better example than with the MrBeast and Dogpack 404 drama, where every slop channel jumped on like flies on a turd. A dog bag stirred, filled with lies. Now, I don't expect these guys to throw away their entire lives for 4.5 weeks investigating everything Dogpack 404 has said and done to gather the information out of which you can easily conclude he is actually a MrBeast obsessed, disgruntled employee fired for creepy and unprofessional behavior towards female and male co-workers while trying to scam the MrBeast company he worked at and now slandering them, constantly contradicting himself online, and hastily tries to cover his tracks whenever caught. But can you at least do like the bare minimum of research? When he claimed Mac was filthy rich, acting all emotional about getting $800,000, you could've just spent 3 minutes on going through the original video and see that Dogpack manipulatively cut out the clip of Max saying that he's gonna give the prize money to his less fortunate friends.
What are you gonna spend the $800,000 on?
I've got 3 friends of mine, childhood friends of mine, and they don't have a lot of money. I'm gonna make sure they don't have to worry about money anymore. I mean, my life's changed now.
Congrats, man. You deserve it.
Forever, bro.
You deserve it.
Dude, thank you.
Thank you so much. 7 bathrooms.
What are you gonna spend the $800,000 on?
I mean, my life's changed now.
Yeah, I'm sure that $800,000 is really gonna change your life.
Or that when Dogpack claimed the video was fake,
Shredder is CGI.
you could've just gone to that video to see that it's clearly not.
Oka Metal is going in the world's largest shredder. Shred the car! Shred the car!
And when you repost a 20-minute video of Dogpack tweeting his obviously cropped cease and desist document, where he subtly cropped the slander claims out of, to insinuate there was no slander present in his video, which clearly worked since the audience reacted exactly as he wanted them to, well, you could have at least contacted him to get the full thing. Which, side note, Dogpack did try tricking me as well by first sending me a cropped version, as he did with Oompaville.
Oh yeah, I didn't tell you. I got a cease and desist.
From Beast.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You can put that up. I can send that to you.
Fuck yeah, dude. Satan, Lord of Darkness.
But I pushed him to send me the full document instead. Oh, and you could have maybe investigated the illegal lottery claims? Okay, no, that... I actually had to get a lot of info from, real Mr. Beast employees. Okay, I'll admit that Dogpack tried covering all of his tracks and is a master manipulator, even calling me overdramatic when I didn't want to make a video on Mr. Beast filled with uncertain and refutable proof. Hey, it's not like there's such a thing as investigative integrity. So yeah, it did cost me a lot of time to get all of the facts, but wouldn't you rather that than have me spread all of his lies? Like, oh, I don't know, falsely accuse someone of domestic abuse?
There's allegedly domestic violence charges that were filed against him.
And even add my own misinformation defamatory statements on top? Like more Pegasus, who made an approximate $110,000 milking this situation for 12 videos so far, with a total runtime of 3 hours and 45 minutes, where 70% of the videos is just a replay of Dogpack's content that's already filled with lies and manipulation, and the remaining 30% is just you making the most slanderous and uninformed statements possible.
Now, the most damning allegation here has to be this guy called Mac, right? So Mac was made out to be this random person that is trying so hard to win these challenges, and everyone is emotionally invested in his success. Well, it turns out
Mac, a random contestant? What the fuck are you talking about? Jimmy even referred to him as a friend at the start of the video.
I have built the most deadly obstacle course in the world, and my friend Mac here is attempting to complete it.
Now, Dogpack goes on to show Mr. Beast even fakes his own challenges, like, you know, being stranded at sea.
During this time lapse on the 4th day of 7 days stranded at sea, you can clearly see there's no one in the shelter. These are their empty beds. But after a hard cut, magically 5 people are awake.
Faking your own challenges is obviously just pathetic. I remember in the back of my head, I was like, oh, Mr. Beast is such a busy person, such a CEO, hyper optimizing everything, and he's gonna spend 3 days buried underground or some stupid shit. So obviously I was right there, and these challenges aren't real.
Mr. Beast fakes his own challenges? No. This confirms that you don't do any research, because if you had just reached out to any actual Mr. Beast employees, you'd know the head of safety made them get off of the raft for about an hour for their own safety, because there was a lightning storm. And as much as I'd want to go into more detail about how Dogpack has intelligently manipulated the minds of millions of people by building fake credibility with lies to the point that he can now make any statement whatsoever, with the only proof being that he got anonymous messages from Mr. Beast employees, which doesn't prove anything when you lie about most of your other claims. But that's for another video, because as George Washington once said, before curing the disease, you first have to stop its spread. By discrediting all of the lazy YouTube Slop channels, capitalizing on their audience trust in them for being their factual news source. And these channels try to remove themselves from any journalistic responsibility or accountability behind short disclaimers that they aren't responsible for spreading misinformation, while simultaneously throwing these extremely damaging accusations out there.
Disclaimer, everything in this video is alleged. All parties talked about are innocent until proven guilty. Anything said or speculated is my opinion and not a fact. So obviously I was right there and these challenges aren't real. Mr. Beast's CEO and cousin accused of DV, alleged ex-drug addict, allegedly offered drugs or escorts to employees to keep them working late, alleged incident between him and a female colleague which led to her leaving the company, allegedly beat dogs, hit girlfriends, alleged ties to a Ponzi scheme from a previous job, lots of concerning stuff. So Mac was made out to be this random person.
My friend Mac here.
A few days ago, one of these Slop creators even got called out by Tom Dark for literally misreporting information that was all written down in a public document.
WestJet, did you read the document? Did you just skim it? This is your job. This is what you get paid to do. Like, did you not read it?
Why? Because he was too lazy.
90 pages? Bro, ain't nobody got time for that.
And then made extremely defamatory statements.
He calls cheating exercising autonomy over her body.
No, she did not. No, she did. Are you okay? I actually have to pull up the document at this point in time. Okay, this is actually insane. This is actually nuts. So the context of her saying that was not that cheating is her exercising autonomy over her body. The context of it is that he was trying to pressure her into having sex with him.
His excuse?
I didn't want to talk about the guy because at the end of the day, this is a breakup. There's two sides to the story, and I'm not going to be making assumptions based on her context. Obviously, her context is going to favor her and make him look as bad as possible, so I didn't want to really dig into that too much.
Hey man, there are two sides to a story, and the statements of one person might be biased. So I'll just lie about their statements. 590,000 subscribers, an average of 300,000 views per video. That is the size of a small news studio. Imagine your local news channel completely slandering a person because they were too lazy to fully read a public document, and when caught out use the excuse that it's not their job to check the facts. They just make up accusations and opinions, all while they earn tens of thousands of dollars doing so. It's not like hundreds of thousands of people seeing that might destroy someone's life, but it's fine because he himself says that he doesn't hold himself up to a journalistic standard.
It's your job to report on this stuff.
This is where I fundamentally disagree. I'm not a reporter or a journalist. Unlike Ludwig, I don't hold myself up to a journalistic standard of the 5 pillars.
Oh look, more Pegasus uploaded another 3 hour and 30 minutes video on Mr. Beast, which is for 90% a compilation of his previous 12 videos, so it's just one big movie of re-uploaded, misinformative, stretched out slop.
Lockpack404 has just posted that he got a cease and desist from the Mr. Beast legal team. So clearly, Mr. Beast was not happy with being accused of conducting illegal lotteries, faking game show videos, and all of the other stuff.
See slop channels like this? Well, they don't respect the viewer's free time whatsoever. Why are we now averaging a 20-minute video length on content that could have been less than 2 minutes long without losing any of the informative or entertainment value? Oh, you think this is a hyperbole? No. See, people, including creators, are fucking tired of all these channels trying to convey as little information as possible a minute in their videos, that you now have people like Chatcat and Dolan Darkest going against the stream by uploading what in my opinion are essentially the exact same videos information-wise, with, in my opinion, even better jokes than their 20-minute counterparts.
This will be the final Mr. Beast video because it's over, so we can just wrap it up. Oh, no, it looks like he's done now. So now we can move on. And, oh, okay, it's finally over now. It's finally over. I'm guessing that means everything's up. No, KSI is still milking it, so I guess I gotta milk it too. Feeling like more Pegasus at this point.
Except that their videos are less than 2 minutes long.
Thanks for Slop and Bomb.
And I think that viewers are starting to catch on, gravitating more and more towards these channels that are actually valuing their free time. I've even seen viewers use this slop content epidemic as a motivation on why an official YouTube built-in video AI summary tool would be a good thing, which, like, this single tool represents the literal antithesis of what YouTube stands for. So if you're a Slop creator and you don't want every video ending up as an AI generated summary, you know, that just might be something to take in consideration. Does this mean I want drama commentary videos to be as short and concise as possible, to solely convey the most essential information without any fluff whatsoever? No, I hate the fact that I now enjoy 2-minute videos on drama substantially more than a longer version. I feel like this would have never been the case 3 years ago, because back then videos on even short-term drama were still filled with creative value, personality, or at least respected the viewer's time. And I think that the best example of this was the whole J-Station controversy. For if you don't know, J-Station was this embarrassingly and luckily now irrelevant brain rot creator.
Today we are making Kermit the Frog drink the gay potion.
Who at one point faked his wife's death for views, which at that point in time was one of the stupidest and craziest things a creator had ever done.
Oh my god. Alexia. She just wanted to get 1 million subscribers. We were working so hard.
Yet videos reporting on the drama were like 7 minutes long. And Some Ordinary's video, who uncovered most of the information through his own investigation, took the audience through his investigation process, was only 15 minutes long. But now you need to make an 18-minute video for a single tweet? And I think the best example to prove that you can even make your video substantially longer while still respecting the viewer's time was Drew Gooden's The J-Station Unraveling video, which was about 23 minutes long. Now, could he have condensed all of the information in his video in like less than 10 minutes? Probably. But instead, he created this hilarious, unforgettable, well-written, researched and paced 23-minute slam dunk on J-Station, packaged with well-thought-out opinions and jokes.
Underestimate him. He's the fucking Jar Jar of YouTube.
And I way rather have that than a 2-minute news report. But I'd rather have a 2-minute news report than this content, which is nor well-written, paced, packaged or researched, yet for all of the problems that this brings, from misinformation to a possible AI summary tool takeover, I can't even blame most of these creators. For most creators, I actually blame YouTube for chipping away at their creative freedom and slowly constraining their priorities to having a higher view count, with every single video needing to come out faster. I do ever think that wealthy creators with an already successful main channel should put in the effort to report facts, and they should be held accountable if they occasionally don't. Speaking of the devil, during the time of writing this one paragraph, More Pegasus has uploaded yet another Mr. Beast Slop video in which he is not just done or finished, he's finally finished.
Last time on the Mr. Beast saga.
Yeah, that's it. I've had it. I'm creating my own second channel so I can upload actual researched videos on drama I've always wanted to talk about, but couldn't spend the time on making a well-scripted and edited video as I would for my main channel. So go subscribe to that. It's called Sloppy Cereal, link in the description. And currently there's a creator contest going on in my country where people from all over the world can vote for their favorite creator from my country. So if you have a few seconds to spare, I'd really appreciate if you could go to the jamies.be link in the description, scroll down and fill in my name and then my channel URL. Thank you so much, and thank you for donating your fibers and nutrients.
Thanks for slopping by.